Hello, my name's Shell. Welcome to it's my first WW video, and it'll be my 4th week weigh-in with Weight Watchers. As you can see from the title, I have changed from Slimming World to Weight Watchers this year. I wasn't intending to, but I was feeling really bad, and you know how you are on January the 1st and 2nd looking around. Oh, what can I do? And I saw that Weight Watchers had a 3 months free trial. Now 3 months is a good trial, isn't it really? So I thought, well, I'll give it a go. It's not going to cost me anything. I'll give it a try. And that's how I've ended up here. I didn't want to start doing videos straight away because I have done Slimming World videos for a couple of years, and I thought, well, I'll see how it goes for the first few weeks. If I take to it, I'll do videos. If I don't take to it, well, there's nothing lost. And I absolutely love this plan. And I love everything about Weight Watchers, so I thought I'd start and do some videos. I'm going to do one every week. I'll tell you a bit about my week, then I'm going to do a live weigh-in, and then possibly if there's anything else to show, like a food haul or what I've eaten in a day or something, I'll put that at the end. So Weight Watchers is a very, very different experience from Slimming World for me. Last time I started doing the Slimming World videos, I remember on the first video I said there are a lot of things about Slimming World that don't make sense to me and I'm not happy about, but I said I'm going to put all that aside. I'm just going to do Slimming World, and all the things that don't make sense to me I'm going to block out. I'm not going to think about it. But of course, when things are going wrong, the cracks start to appear. You can't ignore those things. If the plan doesn't make sense to you, you're already in trouble, really. And that's what happened to me again. Always with Slimming World, I always join, I always manage to lose about a stone, and then I just lose it. I don't know why. If you see from the videos I've done, I'm not going to take them down. I did them for a couple of years, and from the very first weigh-in on my first video, when I went back to Slimming World again last year, I was 2 stones heavier. So it's obviously not working for me. You shouldn't be 2 stones heavier after. I mean, I know I left Slimming World a couple of times and went back, but overall it just wasn't working. But anyway, less of that. On to the WW. And now, this plan is fabulous. I'm doing the green plan on Slimming World, Weight Watchers, and I find it's just so much more, and there's a lot more control in it. The things that are free are just fruit and veg. Everything else has to be pointed. And the reason this works so well for me is because I don't seem to have any idea of portion control. So when it's a free plan, as is the WW Purple plan, which I think is very similar to Slimming World, there are so many free foods and I just don't have any idea of what to eat. I can eat such large portions. If I do eat as much as I want, then I'll put weight on even though I'm following the plan. And then I'll go the other way and I'll think, oh well, I can't be eating all this free food, and I cut down to an extent where I'm not eating enough, and then it goes wrong. So I need something that tells me, eat this amount of whatever it is and you'll lose weight. And in that way I can have utter confidence. It's no good telling me you can have 6 Linda McCartney sausages, a massive pile of chips and a tub of beans and not even count it anywhere, because I could have that as a snack. So you can see how I can get into trouble. So this plan, I have so much confidence in it. I know that if I follow the plan, I am going to lose weight, and that's the end of it. Whereas often with Slimming World, I used to think, I follow this plan to the T, but because I had no idea of the portion sizes, sometimes I'd lose big because I'd be restricting too much, but I wasn't really aware of restricting. And other times I would feel like I'd stuck to the plan and put weight on because I was just overeating on, well, everything. So here I am, and I feel that Weight Watchers, they've just launched a new app, and I feel that overall they have really come into their own during the lockdown. this app has got so much on it, and as a disabled person, because I am blind, I could install it myself, I could sign up and log in, and I can use the entirety of the app without any help. No help needed at all. I managed to do it all on my own. Whereas Slimming World, they kept promising and promising this cut down app for disabled people. They never got their own app to be accessible, and this app that they kept promising never materialised the whole time I was there. So it was a bit disappointing, and I feel that WW have really put the effort in. The things I like about Weight Watchers, apart from I don't like the name, I wish they'd never change it to WW, I think it's a bit daft. But, it's just fantastic as an experience, and it's not just that you go somewhere once a week. There is something for you to do, and encouragement for you to get all the time, the whole time, all week. I mean, for start, they have about 500 workshops that you can go to. A workshop is, a meeting. So they're on all day. I'm sure you could go for a meeting from 9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night every hour if you wanted to. Anytime you're feeling that you've got half an hour to spare, or you just want a bit of inspiration, you can go to the app. When's the next meeting? And it's probably going to be only minutes away or an hour away, and you can go. And it's on Zoom, so you can go. When you join the meeting, your audio is off and your video is off, and if you want to, you can just stay like that so no one can see you or hear you. You can just listen, and everyone's quite happy with that. Or you can join in. I've made 2 meetings my weekly meetings, which act like my weekly weigh-in and my group. They're on a Tuesday morning and a Sunday morning, but any other time I want to go, I can just go and join in. 500 meetings a week, and there are about 120 consultants, or coaches they call them. So if you try one and you don't like them, well, you try another one. If you don't like them, you try another one. And eventually you'll find one that is just the exact person that you know is going to inspire you. I tried a couple I didn't like, tried some that were okay, and I tried a few that I thought were absolutely fantastic. And having a good coach it goes a long way to helping you understand the plan and be inspired by it. So I said there are 120 consultants, 6 of those are men as well, so if you're a man and you wanted to go to, you'd be happier in with a man's group, you can join that. The rest of them are women, but I think that's a run-of-the-mill with diet classes. But there are also exercise classes to go to, again on Zoom. You can go along, and I managed to do all these things on my own. I've not needed any help to get there. We have Bums and Tums class on a Wednesday. We've got Pilates Thursday, Wednesday night yoga. There's got meditation classes. They've got cookery demonstrations you can go to. One of the best things is Walk With Me on a Monday and Tuesday morning, where we all walk together for half an hour. And I really love that. If you can see, I think you can see people's screens and see the ones that are walking outside. They tend to show things as they're going past, so there might be a duck that they show you, or a snowman, or different things, sceneries and sunrises. I would imagine that'd be very nice, but I like it just for that inspiration, just to walk. There's usually about 200 people on the Zoom meeting, and everybody's walking and talking and giving tips and hints, and it sets you up for the day. It's fantastic. So there's that side of things, and then there's also the groups you can join. You can join a group, to do with just the people that you go to a class with, or you can join a main group. There's always hints, tips, and the recipe section I haven't even explored. There's so much on the app, I haven't even explored it all yet. There's an enormous recipe section, and the bits to fill out are that you track. It's really easy, really intuitive and easy. Everything about it is wonderful. There's so much help and encouragement. There's a 24-hour chat box that you could use if you wanted to ask any questions. And you can try it all. I get the first 3 months for nothing at all. But the plan is the thing that's attracted me. As I was saying, I know exactly where I am with it. I'm confident. The whole thing makes sense to me. There's never a time when I'm thinking, for example, I don't eat dairy. There's never a time I'm thinking, why is everybody else getting 200 extra calories of cheese when I can't have any because the shop doesn't sell the one vegan cheese that's permittable. You know, there's nothing like that. I always feel like I'm in control. I also like that we have daily and weekly points. You have your daily points, which leaves you plenty to have lots of good food and treats as well in the day. But then you have the weekly points, which you can use all at once, every weekend if you want to, or spread them out. And they're a good size as well, enough to have a takeaway or a drink and a piece of cake. It's just wonderful. I've been so happy being on this plan. It's been amazing. So I won't say anything else for now. As I go along, I'll talk more in depth about different aspects of Weight Watchers. But I just have to say that I've absolutely loved my time so far. I've been with them a month and I've loved it all, and I felt so encouraged. A lot of the times just in the morning I'm thinking, oh well, I've got half an hour, so I'm having my cup of tea, I'll go along to a meeting, or at night I'm a bit tired to do anything, or just go to a meeting. And you see so many different people at the classes, people that have lost a lot of weight, people that are just starting out, people from all over the country, and I love being able to pick the coach that I like, one that is so in tune with me. I think when you live in a small town, there's only one local class, so you just have to take whoever runs the class. But when you've got 120 to pick from, you are bound to find somebody that you feel is just right for you. So if you're not going to a class, or not going to any Weight Watchers meetings, and you're thinking of joining up, now is an ideal time to join. And I think that you would love it, because to me it's just everything that I've always wanted from a diet class. I never used to like to go to the meetings, but I used to hate the Weight Watchers live meetings when I used to go around there, because they always used to play games, and I hate games. I mean, I'm in my 50s, I don't want to be running around a room with a plastic heart, it's just not me. So I always hated the live meetings. But these are going to continue past lockdown. These will continue. So, and it's perfect for me. It's absolutely, if you'd have asked me to sit down and design an app and a plan and everything, I couldn't have come up with anything better. It's just perfect. So I'm going to get to my weigh-in now. This is what I'm going to be doing each week. I've got my scales here. I thought a live weigh-in would be better, because it's a bit more like when we used to show our books, when we used to get back from Slimming World and hold a book up and say, here, look, it says in the book how much I've lost. At least with a live weigh-in, you'll get to hear what my weight loss is and know that it's true. So I've got my scales here. I've got them on a piece of board, because they don't work very well on the carpet. So you'll be able to hear them as they're talking, scales. So,
hello.
Hello. They're calibrating now.
It's ready.
It's ready. Step on the scales.
12 stones, 4.0 pounds.
12 stone 4, which means that this week, she'll say goodbye in a minute, which means that this week I have lost 2 pounds. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. That's fantastic. I started my journey at 13 stones 8.
Goodbye.
So that's 1 stone 4 I've lost so far. I'm made up with that. That's just wonderful. So I'll say goodbye for now, and I hope that some people who've been with me through Slimming World will stay. I'd love to hear what you think. If you're still doing Slimming World yourself, how are you getting on? Because I like to follow people that are doing all kinds of plans. I follow people that are doing Weight Watchers, that are doing plant-based diets, people doing Weight Watchers, even people that are calorie counting, anything. I think if you can see somebody that's losing weight, it's more that they're attitude is infectious and encouraging. So I'll say goodbye, and if you've got any comments, I'd love to hear how everyone's getting on. And I shall see you next week for another weigh-in. Take care. Bye.